So here's a concept: blind video editor. How does that work? Hey everyone, James Rath here. So today I want to talk about my post-production workflow and sort of like what I use and how I edit video when I need to edit video. Like for instance, this video. So oftentimes people just assume I don't edit my own videos, and though recently sometimes that is the case, the majority of the videos I've made have been edited by myself. Let's just start at how I got into editing video. Well, back when I was 8 and I got into filmmaking, I first didn't edit on a computer. I actually edited by recording on these like big tapes, putting them into the VCR is what we call those things. You put it into the VCR and you would just rewind over your bad footage and create a little movie out of it. That's how I did it. That's how I started. Then I discovered Windows Movie Maker. I couldn't use it though, so I started off by just making some slideshows and learning how to put images and music into it. But then I got a camera that could record digital. This camcorder would just hook up to Windows XP. You would hit capture from a webcam or from a video source, and you have to sit there and let your video on your cassette just play out. So then after about an hour worth of tape had played, then I have an hour worth of footage on the computer. So that's when I started to learn how to take footage from a camera and then edit it on Windows Movie Maker, and it was fine, it was dandy. It was hard to see. My face would usually be about an inch away from the computer. I get quick eye strain. It'd take like days to edit something real quick, something that I can edit now in like an hour or 2 hours. But you know, I love the craft so much that I just dealt with it. I dealt with the eye strain. Eventually, getting older, I learned Sony Vegas. And then when 8th grade came around, I got a MacBook Pro. I won't get into my whole story, but when I was 14, got a Mac. Computer that was finally visually accessible to me, didn't cause eye strain, could switch in between going low vision to being totally blind thanks to VoiceOver. Apple makes all their software accessible, so including iMovie and Final Cut, which I ended up learning, I was able to make movies, even with my eyes shut. So to this day, I use Final Cut Pro, and Final Cut Pro is definitely seen an evolution. When it first came out, it was very bare bones, but then now it's got all these advanced features, and the newest version has a really cool color wheel system that I love for adding some color grading, color correcting. Really neat stuff, and getting into 360 video. It does that natively now, so I can do VR video right from the Mac. No longer do I need to hook my Samsungs up to a Windows machine to do all that. So maybe we'll see some more 360 content in the near future. So what I'm using right now is Final Cut 10, and that is my main editor. I switch on and off with VoiceOver, and VoiceOver is fully accessible.
January 3rd, ES on 0 hours, ES underscore ES on 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. Final Cut Pro has new window. Final Cut Pro has new window. Your project timeline audit segment, handle. You are currently on handle.
I've tried using Adobe Premiere, and though I can always zoom in and out on it, it's just not for me because it's frankly not VoiceOver accessible. So Adobe, accessibility. You got a lot of resources for other apps. Let's blind people might want to edit video too. So that'd be great. So if you're interested in getting into video editing, I recommend starting with iMovie, or if you are on Windows, try Windows Movie Maker. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, there's also iMovie available on there. So that's VoiceOver accessible if you happen to be low vision or blind, as scary as it might be. Even if you are sighted and you're passionate about making videos and editing video, you might want to at least learn Final Cut and iMovie in case you were to ever lose your sight and you still want to do what you love, because it's still possible. Look into Final Cut, look into iMovie, just be aware of what it is, and then when you learn VoiceOver, it's still accessible to you. So there is something I do need to be honest about. In all seriousness, I have been dealing with some chronic pain in my back and in my leg. So for the last 4 months or so, I've had an editor who was available when I needed them. I could still edit sometimes, but being cramped up in the same position for so long is very irritating for my back and just causes me pain. So recently I just bring someone else on board to edit some videos for me when I'm just not having a very healthy week.
Hello.
That would be my roommate and my editor, Elijah.
Wow, it's me, in the flesh.
In the flesh, If you check out his channel, sometimes he's in cartoon form, but he's in the flesh.
And I'm also a magician.
I didn't even see him here in the first place. And for anyone who might be concerned, I'm doing okay. There's days when it's really bad, but days when it's getting better, and then I'm on the right path to try and get this completely like treated and healed within the next like 3 months. So bear with me if I miss a week of uploading. So I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you edit videos? Have you ever tried? Is it something that you've been interested in, or are you blind and you've kind of wanted to know how to maybe get into that or try it? Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to check out the video that's generated just for you on screen. And if you want to support me in what I do, check out my Patreon down below. Thank you guys, and I will hear you next time. Bye.